Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam355. As you may remember, everyone was getting ready for Rukmini's wedding in their own way. Rukmini took no interest in the surroundings and in the excitement which was in the heart of everyone. She sat like a puppet while all the preparations were going on. Her heart was with Krishna, and her mind was clouded, since her messenger, the old Brahmin, had not come back from Dwarka. She thought, there is just one night left, and then the day of the marriage will follow. Krishna has not come, nor has the old man. Perhaps Krishna, who was interested in marrying me, became suddenly displeased with me because of my shamelessness in telling him of my love. And so perhaps he does not want to come. The old man is too fond of me to tell me this, and that is why he has not come. I am sure of it. Or perhaps, because of my misfortune, he has come across some obstacle on the way, and is hence delayed. Or is it that the gods are angry, and their anger has made me the most miserable among women? Have I been careless in my worship of God? It cannot be. Mahadev is the Lord of Lords, and he is compassionate enough to overlook the faults of the likes of me, even if he is angry with me for some fault of mine. Why is Gauri, Parvati, the goddess whom I worship every day, why is she also indifferent? By herself she is compassionate. Perhaps her constant association with Rudra must have made her also angry like him. She knows that I am just about to kill myself, and yet she does not relent. It is but natural for her, Girija, the daughter of a mountain, to be born with a heart of stone. With her mind filled with misgivings like these, Rukmini closed her eyes and sat silent. She comforted herself with the thought that there was still time for Krishna to come. She did not want anyone to see her tears. Closing her eyes, she told herself, "Let me not despair. Time is not yet past. There is still a chance of his coming. I must not die yet. If he comes and then he finds I have given up my life, what then? What will he think of my faith in him?" Suddenly, Rukmini found her left eye throbbing. Her left thigh and left shoulder were also throbbing. All these sudden signs were indicating that something good was to happen to her. And she opened her eyes and her heart felt lighter. She felt that all hope was not lost. Krishna, in the meantime, had arrived at the garden, which was located just outside the outskirts of the city. He asked the Brahmin to go to the palace and assure Rukmini that her troubles were at an end and that Krishna was in the city. When Rukmini opened her eyes, which were full of tears, she espied someone familiar at a distance. She wiped her eyes and looked again, and it was not imagination. The old man had come. He was approaching her fast. From the smile on his face, she knew that he was bringing good tidings. He had seen her walking up and down the terrace, and he saw her sit down with despair writ on her every movement. He hurried toward her. When she saw him, she questioned him with her eyes, and he could convey to her the message that the Lord was in the city. Very casually, she took him aside and then asked him what had happened. He related to her in detail his visit to Dwarka and Krishna's confiding in him that he was also in love with her. Tears flowed from her eyes, and she said, "I do not know how to reward you, my friend, for this your kindness. There is only one thing I can do." And she fell at his feet and washed them with her tears. Sadhgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.